Hello there and welcome to PGA Tour 2K25. My name's John McCarthy and I'm going to give you a few tips in this lesson about how to swing the club. That's one of the most important parts of this game, so let's get into it. All right, not quite there yet, but we'll try again. All right, that'll do for this lesson. Not quite, but I think we'll get it on the next one. And look at you, following directions like an absolute pro. Didn't quite get it there. Let's try this one again. All right, let's reload, try this again. Okay, that was pretty good, but I think we'll get it on the next one. Great work on this lesson. Let's try that one again. Almost there. I know you can do it. Let's give it another try. Unfortunately, that's not going to work, so we're going to try again. All right, that wasn't too bad, was it? Glad you got through those lessons. And now we are going to take you over to create your first My Player. There's a whole lot more to explore in here. Can't wait to see what you create in PGA Tour 2K25. And I hope, /know, I will see you out there on the course real soon.
2K Sports and the Corn Ferry Tour are proud to bring you this year's Q School Final. It's go time, everyone. Let's head out onto the course. I'm Luke Elvey alongside my great mate Rich Beam in the booth, and out on the course bringing you all the shots, all the colour, all the action are Henny Quirk and John McCarthy. And Rich, what's on the minds of these players today as they begin their quest in the Q School Final?
Their focus is to get into the top 5 and get that PGA Tour card, as the next 40 finishers will graduate to the Corn Ferry Tour next season.
We're going down to the first hole now. Okay, let's see if this one sets the tone for the round today. Sometimes you hit some good ones, sometimes you hit some bad ones. Second shot here on the first. This one looks like it's come out a little soft out of that fairway bunker. Probably won't reach the green. Seemed to lose the handle on that shot. Oh, that just brushed past the hole. Well, this would be a great par putt if you can make this. Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
This has got loads of movement right to left, this one.
Putting for bogey here. Just not enough gas. Okay, so that's an opening hole double bogey. Disappointing, to say the least.
Well, the only good thing about that is it wasn't a triple bogey.
Let's take a look at this par 5 second hole.
He has his eyes set on one place and one place only. It's the green.
Bite, bite.
And here we are with the third shot. Eight feet to the cup. Yeah, that was slightly misjudged. And that should secure the par on this one. Sitting at 2 over for the event. And now stepping onto this par 3 hole. Oh, right by the hole. This would be a great up and down. This putt is about 8 feet.
Who doesn't love a par putt?
And that'll see him remain in the same spot on the leaderboard. Let's see what happens here on the 4th. That's a good-looking shot there. A sensational shot and a chance for a birdie here on the 4th.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
Lining up the birdie putt here. Trailing by 4 strokes. And as this round comes to an end, he's finished tied for top spot. On behalf of myself, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for tuning in and see you next time. UK Sports and the Corn Ferry Tour are delighted to welcome you to this year's Q School Final. Our second round coverage is about to begin. Hello everyone, Luke Elvey here and my mate Rich Beam in the booth beside me. We're thrilled to have you with us on 2K Sports today. As we begin today's coverage, we join our featured player who currently sits in second spot. Let's see if he can climb to the top of the leaderboard by the end of today's round. Oh, that was pure. Sitting at -6. Great shot. Pay attention, folks. That's how you play golf.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
Oh, these are good for the momentum, these ones. Right on 8 feet. That one's come up short. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. On the tee of the par 4 10th hole. This is his second shot. Currently in the lead by a shot.
Beautiful shot. Really managed that well in the wind.
This one's for birdie. Ooh. Just a short putt remaining here. Well, it was a wonderful approach shot, wasn't it? But unfortunately having to settle for par. And as we check the standings, our leader has a 1-stroke advantage. On the tee of the 11th, a par 5. That drive heading straight towards the cut stuff. Well played, mate.
That dog will hunt.
Chance to change his fortunes on the green. This would be a good one to make.
This for a birdie.
Surely it's going to.
Oh, not enough pace on that one.
And finishing this hole with a tap-in putt.
Teeing off here on the 12th hole. Oh, well done. Oh, this one should find the surface. Good shot, this.
That should set up another chance.
Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me. Mark it down. That's birdie number 5. As we head to the next tee, he leads by 2 shots. Looking to ride the momentum after coming off a birdie here with this shot. Looks to be going with the 6-iron. That wasn't full of courage, that shot.
Would need to make a long putt to secure a birdie.
Setting up miles from the hole. All right, John, you've been reading them well all day. Take us through this putt.
Well, if I'm reading this right, it should move out to the left and then come back to the right.
Just 10 feet to the cup here. Well, that's a momentum maintainer. Well done. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard. After that, the 14th is a par 4. That's nicely done. Taking aim from around 190 yards here. That one just missing the fairway, but not a bad outcome. Straight out of the top draw.
This putt for par here.
Currently in first position. And Rich, as this round comes to an end, this player is just barely leading the field, but absolutely loving the action this week.
No doubt, Luke. And even with the very slender lead going into tomorrow's round, Luke, I'm interested to see how well this player sleeps tonight.
I'm Luke Elvey, alongside Rich Beam, and on behalf of all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's goodbye for now. 2K Sports and the Corn Ferry Tour are proud to bring you this year's Q School Final. It's time for our third round coverage of this event. I'm Luke Elvey with Rich Beam. Glad to have you back with us. This player starts their round in the lead. How should they approach today?
This player just needs to keep going out and just staying as relaxed as they have been. And don't take unnecessary chances. Just keep it simple. Find some fairways, find some greens, hole a few putts if you will, and see where it lands at the end of the day.
Around 110 yards to go. One stroke off the lead.
Yeah, that'll work. That's fine.
He hasn't managed to birdie this hole this tournament. Just updating the standings now, and he's moved back on top of this leaderboard. We've arrived now at the 7th and the par 4.
Luke, coming off a birdie at the last hole, this player finally is making something happen. Looking forward to the next hole, but danger lurks if they're not careful.
That was wonderfully done. And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
Setting up here from about 145 yards.
That's inside the house of opportunity. Good look at a birdie here. John, what's the line on this putt?
This one looks like it will be breaking to the left.
The putt drops, and that's back-to-back birdies.
Back-to-back birdies moving the right direction there, Luke.
This one's a par 3. Going with the 5-wood. Now this is a challenging one. A lengthy putt awaits. Asking for this one to break a big way back to the left.
He's done a nice job there.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
That one slides by. That'll hurt. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. And that makes him tied for first. And now on the tee, coming off a bogey, trying to reclaim some momentum.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
His second shot here. He shares the lead. Well struck. Sitting at 9 under par. This looks to be a great golf shot. Yeah, that one will play. Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here.
A really good look at birdie.
Yeah, nice effort from him. He bounces back from the bogey at the last hole. And as we make the turn, Rich, he's playing very nicely out in front.
Yeah, no time to start thinking about that lead, Luke. They got to keep their head down and keep going forward. Cannot think about that lead or people will pass them.
And just getting into the shot now from a very similar location to yesterday.
Same spot as yesterday, looking for the same result today.
Clubbing up, smart. Got to control it though. Let's see.
He didn't look to hit that one quite so flush.
Yeah, it took a bit too much club on that one. This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
Gee, if this is up, it could be in. Gee, that'll keep the momentum rolling, Rich.
I was thinking bogey, double bogey, but with that chip in, it's a par.
And after that hole, he's ahead by just a solitary stroke. On the 11th tee now, a par 5. Here we have the second shot into the 11th. Where did that come from? That's not his style. Now it's time to get the putter out. That's safely on the surface. Putting for birdie. So close. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. As we check the standings, our leader has a 2-stroke advantage. So another impressive display on top of the leaderboard, though, Rich, is plenty to play for.
It is a satisfying position to be on top of the leaderboard through 3 rounds.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Helvey. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you tomorrow. UK Sports and the Corn Ferry Tour are proud to bring you this year's Q School Final. It's time for the final round. Let's head out onto the course. Hi everyone, thanks for joining us. I'm Luke Helvey. And Rich, we're into our final round now, and this featured player of ours has a handy buffer, don't they?
Yes, got the lead, and things looking pretty steady for him. Should be a really good day of golf ahead of us.
Let's head out to the 15th hole, shall we? He's been playing beautifully all tournament. Got quite a healthy advantage. Let's see if he gets the job done. Well, that'll work there. From around 180 yards out.
Okay, clubbing down.
this now, his third shot. This one just outside 7 feet to the hole.
Solid little par putt here.
And down it goes. It's a great performance this week. Now 19 under par with a few to play.
And a nice feeling it must be to have that sizable of a lead coming down the stretch.
Here we are at the 16th hole, a par 5. Oh, that's outstanding. Another great shot by our leader.
Absolutely massive and right down the fairway.
He is taking this on.
I don't think he drew that one up himself. He hit that pretty loose. Yep, that's a water ball. All right, facing a little up and down here to save the par. Oh, wonderfully played chip shot.
You better believe it is great stuff to watch.
Yeah, well holed. Let's move on to the next. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. Here we are at the 17th tee. Well, on the tee now, coming off a par. Chance to pipe one up the middle. Going with the 9-iron, I think. Well, that's right out of the top draw. A great shot from our leader. Always nice to have a birdie putt. Okay, Henny, what's he looking at with this putt?
It's 13 feet out. Unlucky for some.
And he's done it. He's holed it, and that means he extends his lead. And after that hole, sitting now 20 under par. And I don't give the rest of the field much hope today. Our leader is way out in front in this final round. Well, you can see why he's leading. That was a shot of high caliber. Well, that was absolutely met. Great strike. Yep, that shot safely on the green. This putt to take home the title. And he's down there. You got a read?
This is a big old left-to-righter.
They're going to like the look of this one. That's in the circle of friendship.
Not a bad effort right there from long range. Big breaking putt. He just didn't quite read it right, but it'll be an easy par.
And they've done it. What an effort that is, winning Q School in what's a pressure-packed tournament.
Yes, hats off, but listen, it really doesn't matter, Luke. You finish first or you finished fifth, you still get your tour card. You still have an amazing opportunity next year. Hats off to the winner, but hats off to all the players getting through.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Q School final champion. What a life-changing moment for our featured player, Rich.
What an incredible accomplishment. Great win. Gives you so much more confidence heading to that first PGA Tour start.
On behalf of Rich Beam and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for joining us. See you next time.